Guys, we are here to make an announcement that Cast&Blast Outfitters is no longer.
We're done.
No longer guiding hunts. We're no longer selling apparel. We're no longer having a storefront.
But
here we go. What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Cast&Blast podcast. It's Jimmy and I.
That's it.
Pinche Ben and Jimmy, PB and J, the Cast&Blast crew, Cast&Blast Outfitters,
or
the Cast&Blast podcast. Guys, we're here today to break some news to you, man. It's all good. I would imagine that there was a famous saying, a famous quote from The Sopranos.
Never watched it.
The Sopranos had a main character who said that remember when is the lowest form of conversation. Remember when.
The lowest form?
The lowest form of conversation. He felt like dwelling on the past doesn't allow you to evolve.
I can get behind that.
But in our case, dwelling on the past gives us a chance to kind of appreciate,
reflect
on the things we've done together, the things we've been able to accomplish, and also allow us to pivot and grow.
Morph.
Yeah. So, guys, we are here to make an announcement that Cast&Blast Outfitters is no longer.
We're done.
No longer guiding hunts. We're no longer selling apparel. We're no longer having a storefront. But we are focusing on the podcast.
The podcast isn't going anywhere.
The podcast isn't going anywhere. So although this is the last episode of what we know as the Cast&Blast Outfitters, this is a continuation and actually kind of focusing our efforts on growing the podcast, growing the content, and trying to focus on bringing you guys a new episode every week, make sure we stay on schedule, stay consistent. And that was some of the things that the trade-offs of being an outfitter and being a small operation. You know, we were small time, just a couple guys getting after it, trying to put people on hunts, and we were able to do that.
We've had some life changes happen in the past couple of years too, and it happens, right? There's a lot of past changes or a lot of life changes that has happened. We've talked about it before. Ben still works for the DOD, and he's if you haven't kept up about that, there's been a lot of cuts. My man made the cut, at least.
I'm still here so far.
He's still here, but those cuts made him more busy. I've had some life changes recently as well.
All good changes, man.
All good changes.
Jimmy became a granddad.
I'm a granddad. I'm that old.
And you with that, you want to spend more time with your grandson, and you want to, start having some experiences with him, and and this isn't the end of us hunting and fishing.
No.
This is just the end of us doing it as an operation and as a business,
We're going to take time to focus on our hunting and fishing journeys and adventures.
And it's going to keep
and
going.
Our families.
And we're going to still bring you
families.
guys content along the way. Now we get to do it and have a little bit less pressure of putting a client on a hunt. And now it's us hunting, and maybe we'll have some cool content along the way. We plan to go out there and do some hunts in some different states, and do some different fishing trips and doing all those things together.
So we planned on just making an announcement on social media, or maybe making a short YouTube video on it. But Ben did something really cool. We have a lot of footage from the past couple years of different hunts that we did with different folks. And so we're going to play that video, and we're just going to continue to talk. It's probably
kind of like a reaction video.
Yeah, kind of like a reaction video. So if you've if you've hunted with us before, stick around because you're probably going to see, some of your hunt or something. And for those of you that weren't on there, we couldn't fit everything on there.
Yeah,
so
we
do
had
apologize,
we
but
had to scroll through hours and hours of footage
and thousands of
and pictures and everything. So we're gonna play a video for you guys, and as we get this video going, we ask you to join the journey with us. A lot of it's gonna be funny.
Yeah,
Oh God.
In a weird way, it's emotional too.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of blood, sweat, and tears that went in what we accomplished.
Yeah.
Hey, you girls get on out of here. Try and drink my coffee. Get on out of here.
So the funny thing is, that's there at the cabin, and that's where we stayed for 3-4 days a week from October 1st to last day in February. And that we had a lot of good times there.
There will be no shortage of corn in this.
No, man. If I had to,
Kind of outfitter?
You ain't no outfitter.
in a 3 or 4 year time span, outfitter on trophy rocks.
I don't know how many tons. Did a lot of observation sits out there before we started putting people on hunts, didn't we?
Yeah, and that's what we're doing. We're not actually hunting. We're just watching for deer. We got people out in the stand, and we're just kind of sitting down watching. We just like to get out and sit and watch. And
a completely different side of the property where
Yeah.
our hunters are. We say, hey, we'll go put them in a stand, and we'll go over here and just watch this area.
the funny thing is, this is when we first started. We didn't have stands. We didn't have anything. I mean, we're hunting. We're spot and stalk or hunting on the ground.
We had one guy we put up in a tree, climbed this tree. What?
Yeah. Why this tree? Why climb a tree? What are you talking about?
And then as we went, we started getting some hard stands and stuff, started moving those on the property, and it started kind of evolving into a pretty good operation, man.
Deer nachos for life.
Here's Landon, Ben Harshman's son. Put him on. Is this a whitetail or is this a pig hunt? I think this was a pig.
Yeah, this was the pig with the gray. So this is.
He had gray beard like me.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
like, I
he had
shot him because he looked like you.
Yeah,
Ben.
he was like, that pig was gray like y'all are. I want that pig.
I didn't know how to take that.
So that was a really cool hunt. We did a lot of. We were crawling on our bellies to get the shot.
Tell me this kid isn't excited,
bro,
without telling me he's excited.
That was so cool because he told us, he's like, it's the best day of my life. You know, when you get that word from a kid, saying that, like, it makes everything worth it.
And we got to do it with his dad, man, putting him on that kind of hunt.
How about on that trip too? It was funny because we camped with them. They stayed and camped with us and everything. You remember Landon when he was like, man, if it's the apocalypse, he called me Mr. Guide.
Yeah.
He would never call me my name. And he was like, if it's the apocalypse, I'm coming with you, Mr. Guide.
Yeah. Shoot, we had a bunch of kids that took to you really good, man.
That was a fun hunt. That was a fun day. That was when we got that Texas Slam too.
Yeah. Here's some. There's the night. Bro, you remember how cold it got that night?
Oh, it did get cold, man.
We woke up the next day, everything was covered in frost.
The inside of the tent was frosted.
We were sleeping in tents, man, just out there. I think it got down to below freezing that night.
First pig today. Congratulations on putting meat in the freezer.
Heck yeah.
Bringing the bacon home.
Got Ben out here.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, man, I hope you guys are enjoying some of this. We really didn't put a lot of this stuff out as we would hunt. We just kind of had some opportunity. Now Jimmy knows why I had my phone out all the time.
Yeah. So I remember this too. This is with Delvis. And I didn't even know that you filmed this, but I remember that hunt. He came for just a doe hunt, but we were watching a big buck just out there.
Staring at bucks.
Yeah, we were just like, man. And I remember Delvis saying, man, can I take him? Can I take him? We're like, nah, you got a doe tag, bud.
Yeah.
There's Ben again on Ben and Landon there. Yeah.
Yeah.
So as we go through these pictures, you're going to see a lot of doe and stuff, and that's primarily what we did was meat hunts. We did a lot of, but we had our, our buck hunts as well, but more pig hunts and doe hunts than anything. But man, was it a good time?
Yeah, and for you guys that don't know, we were managing a MLD program, so we were doing it in a conservation effort. So we were actually managing the herd on low fence. And a lot of you might be hearing that and be like, how the hell did you do that on low fence? Well, I mean, we were
There's some coordination with adjoining property owners and
sitting down and having a lot of observations, seeing what's out there.
Cam going.
There wasn't a day we weren't
yeah, man.
digging with a camera, a feeder.
My buddy Jimmy and I were having a conversation about camo, right? Jimmy's got his favorite camo on. That's his color, right? I said, that works good.
Bottomland, man.
And I made a comment. Let me flip this around, see if I can.
Here, just give it to me.
All right, so I made a comment, right, about how, look at this camo. When you're skinny,
Old and faded.
You need to look like a tree, right? But when you're a big boy, you need to look like a whole landscape. When I get my pants on, I look like
Boy,
a whole landscape.
you can't blend in any better when you create a whole landscape with your camo.
He said, "You're a tree. I'm a hillside."
Oh, man.
What are we doing here?
I don't know. It looks like a...
Oh, we're watching those deer.
Oh, right over the hill, yeah.
Over the hill, yeah.
Call him in. Come in,
That's a good old deer call.
I could never get it to work. Somehow you'd manage to get them. Yeah.
That was with old Shane
Yeah.
and Chris out of...
Got one down.
Got one.
Got another one.
They were out of Vider.
Vider, that's it. There's Ben Harshman again.
Yeah, a lot of spot and stalk. They got the trifecta. We call it the Texas, what do we call it? The Texas Slam. Left with a pig, whitetail, and a coyote that year. Well, that day, that weekend, you know.
We were trying some spot and stalk right here, and I remember like we come up and just to the right there's a doe group right there. And he had a clear shot, but he wanted a specific deer, and I was like, Ben,
Yeah.
shoot, what are you doing, man?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what else to do here.
There was some good
Dude, just
times.
sitting here seeing it, man, that's a lot of
A lot of
memories.
good times on the ground, man. Like that was before we had a single tree. We didn't even have pop-up blinds.
Yeah,
at
we
that
didn't.
Point.
We were spot and stock only.
So it went from spot and stock to pop-up blinds. Pop-up blinds got completely destroyed by the winds every
And
time
the
we go out
cows.
there. And the cows. It
Yeah.
was a working ranch, so
Dude,
there
it
was
was-
cattle on the property. There was
So yeah, when we started, there was a few feeders and one blind and one dilapidated tree stand. So we're like, man, if we want to do this basically commercially, we're gonna have to set this up differently, and we got to find a way to get the funds to set this property up. And this is how we done it. We just done it by spot and stock, but on a weekend, a 3 to 4 day span during the week when we're doing hunts. It got to the point to where we were putting on so many miles walking a day. We were so exhausted that we didn't have anything left in the tank.
yeah, and commercial wise, you know, you would say setting up stands and everything isn't the way. You know, a lot of people are like, well, that's not hunting. But shoot, man, we did our management.
Yeah, we sure did.
And the game wardens looked at our
What
logs.
is your profession?
It's not 106, 108. You ain't putting out corn. You ain't setting cameras.
God damn, that was miserable. It'd be that hot out there. We'd just be out there chunking corn around.
How many
all
sets
day.
of gloves did I lose on that property?
I don't know, but about every 2 weeks we would find the glove that you missed.
Oh, here's my effective deer calling.
It's working.
I don't think they heard you.
I don't think it's the calling that works.
What do you think?
I'm about to show you.
Hey, there
Yeah.
they are. They're coming.
Oh,
It's the
I seen them back there. They are. This is what brings them in right here. Come on, how can you not come to that? Look at him running. Look at it.
bro. That is some tactical movements right there, brother. That's the years of military training that went into effect right there, dude. That is straight. Like you couldn't pay an actor to do that better.
Buddy set, buddy move.
What you got going on, Jimmy?
I set my ass in that truck.
Get ready for season, put some corn in here. Get these deer used to coming in.
Yeah.
Had a big problem last year. Coons were coming in.
How much money you think we lost to coons, man?
Oh, more than I care to admit.
Yeah.
But this is what's funny is, so we took this feeder and we were trying to be cheap because we were strapped for cash, right? We're like, let's take these carpet tack strips, zip tie them to here, keep them coons off. That shit don't work, man.
Nah, man. All they used that was like monkey bars.
There's only one thing that keeps coons off feeders.
Yeah.
It's called a 22.
Yeah, I was about to say, it ain't a varmint cage.
No. Varmint cage is what we figured out works best. Just spend the money and
Spend the money and get the varmint
And use
cage.
them.
We finally ended up putting a good varmint cage on every feeder. But dang, bro, it was a struggle just trying to, try to keep corn in the feeders.
Was a struggle just-
money wise.
trying to shoot coons to keep them off. Shit, Robert can contest to that. We can't even kill a damn coon out there.
Fill you in when we come back and check these cameras and see what happens.
Well, we're gonna fill you in. Don't use carpet tack strips. They don't work very well.
Or greasing the poles doesn't work either.
We tried it all.
All you do is get grease all over yourself when you're filling that feeder the next time.
You see pigs walking around with Vaseline spots.
This is the
all
day
over
you
my
forgot where you
cows.
parked your car.
Oh, yeah. Where's my car? Where's my truck?
Out here with Angel Flores, representative of DeWalt Tools.
Mr. America's Hammer,
America's Hammer.
Out here with his,
a.k.a. Gucci Guns.
Clean this tree, create a few shooting lanes, and get ready for deer season. So we'll see how it goes.
We set the stand and never once hunted it. It's in a badass spot.
Yeah, it's
Like we hooked it right up, but
Yeah.
we never even hunted it. That's what happens when you get those nice hard blinds.
hard blinds. Nobody wants to sit up in a
Nobody
tree
wants
stand.
to sit in a tree stand. They're
That
like,
was
"Nah,
a
I'll take
two-man
that hard
stand,
blind."
big enough and strong enough to hold my fat ass. So that was a good one.
Yeah, that was a good stand.
Word to the wise, if you're a little wide around the shoulders like me, get you a two-man stand. Two-man tree stand. Oh, we had some lessons learned on
Ben, there's a common theme here. What the hell did you do out there?
I held a camera and watched you work.
No, I'm joking.
I'm
So-
the brains behind the operations. You're the muscle.
I say that jokingly. Ben just did just as much work.
I
Ben
thought
was-
about that when I made this video and put it together. I said, dude, everyone's gonna be like, damn, Ben, did you do any work
Damn,
out
Ben,
there?
did you do anything?
I was the guy. So when we first started doing this together, Jimmy didn't even know how to use a smartphone
Yeah,
or none of that stuff. And
Put that pond back down in there.
I would just bust my phone out and start taking videos.
Without
And-
knowing.
Yeah, and a lot of times Jimmy didn't even know
It's a big
I had the camera out. But if it wasn't for that, we wouldn't have had some of this content to show you guys.
I'm horrible at getting content. Like, that's a fault for sure.
behind it. So we use this as a portion. We separated mineral blocks throughout this property. And
I remember when
we put this one
I was telling you about this, like, man, I want to put these trophy rocks up on these T-posts. And you're
Yeah.
like, dude, that's genius. Mm-hmm. And I was like, man, it's not I wish it was my idea, but I seen some boys in Georgia doing it.
That
I was like,
that was smart.
because of pigs.
It kept
yeah.
kept the pigs off of it, and
Yeah.
it was just high enough for the deer.
deer liking it. So if you haven't tried this before, you got a pig problem.
That old cobalt drill bit out.
Oh, bro. Yeah.
You gotta set a feeder, and you got all these guys.
Oh,
Boy, that was baning our existence for a while.
this isn't your normal hunting operation, is it?
Checking feeders.
How many times we would have a client out, you know, and be like, could have got a shot, but the damn cows come in and run the deer. Those cows hear those feeders go off, and they come running in too sometimes.
So let's see what he's got going on.
I swear I was getting intel.
Gather around, guys. So we got word there's been a lot of deer coming around here. Come on. I need your eyes on me, guys. Eyes up here. All right, so we got word there's a lot of deer coming around our feeders, all right? Tell us where they're coming from, all right? From this way? Have you been catching them on the game cam? Because I'm asking you guys. You guys are out here a lot more than I am. So tell me
Hey, they let us know, man. They gave us that. They gave us
Them
that
were the
DL.
donkeys.
Yeah. Try and get that S2 brief from the cows.
Hell yeah.
that's the energy. I'm looking for that kind of energy. All right, don't piss on my back and tell me it's raining. Come on. I need to get some answers here, guys. Where the deer coming from? How about you, sir? Nothing? Are you quiet now?
And what is Angel?
I think you just misgendered that cow.
No, it was the one bull out there.
Yeah, but he doesn't
Have
A tool to make everything.
no, he's not a steer. I'm just saying he doesn't identify as a bull. I think he
I'm sorry, I definitely misidentified.
Oh, bro, that was a rough day.
All right, so little background on that blind. We went and picked that up from a property that I'll just say it here. We went and picked it up from Fort Hood.
Yeah, with permission.
Yeah, Fort Hood. One of the guys said, "Hey, I'm selling this blind."
I'll look at that.
It's real clean. You can work on it. It's whatever. The things are not packed real.
Right.
There's a lot of room there. So with
Yeah.
that consideration,
Right.
I'll go down.
Dude, there is another common theme here, like filling feeders. We filled so many feeders.
To the point where friends just didn't want to hang out with us anymore.
Yeah.
They're like, "Oh, you're going to put corn in feeders? I'll catch you next time."
Whoo, this right here ended up being a hunt. That was a hunt. This kid never hunted before, wanted a pig hunt.
You remember how he carried that pig home?
Yeah, just in the trunk of his car. That's his first kill ever. That's a pig heart. No, actually, that was
the deer.
That was the deer. Yeah,
Yeah,
that was the deer.
He came back for the deer. Remember,
Yeah.
he went. So, guys,
Yeah.
comes out, does a hog hunt, drops a hog, throws it in the trunk of the car.
Says, I'll be back.
I'll be back. Where you going? Mom lived in Austin. He says, I'm taking this to Mom. I'll come back and get a whitetail. He comes back. We put him on the whitetail hunt.
Yeah, him and his buddy shot a deer. Same blind, same time.
Yeah.
That was cool.
was cool.
2 down. Yeah, they came out that day. They wanted 3 deer and a pig. They left with 3 deer and a
three
pig.
deer and a pig.
Who's that stud?
The guy with the bow, too, he's pretty good looking. Right.
Oh, that's not who we're talking about?
Talking about the pigs.
Yeah. Talking about.
That's,
Look at that camera,
that was
man.
great camera work, bro.
That cameraman.
What happened?
Oh.
So, to my defense, there was a lot of footage I went through. There may be some videos
It's so
that shouldn't have made the cut.
That orchard, man, when it's dropping pecans, I sit down in there one day. In 1 hour, I shot 4 pigs with a bow and lost, I don't know, $100-something worth of equipment between arrows and broadheads.
Sometimes you think we had camera crews or something going out there. That's some good footage.
Yeah. Oh, that's Jace. Jace?
Jace.
What's his name? Jace? Yeah. Put that spot and stalk on a little deer out there too. He never shot a deer like that. And he wanted
That was
to.
his first That was his first whitetail
Yeah,
doe.
first whitetail. Yeah.
Next year he came out and shot his first buck.
$2. He got $2.
That's right, he did.
Yeah. But he wanted to do a spot and stalk on it. I was like, "Come on, little buddy, let's do it. This is gonna be fun." Yeah, he put a good shot on that deer. Sometimes you're kind of worried when you got youth hunters.
Man, I would say this: our youth hunters were
They were on
great
point.
shots.
Yeah.
Man. Dad would come out, Brad. He's good at 200.
Hey, Bill, man, that dude drove from Odessa the night before, met us at the gate.
Hunted all day,
All day.
all night.
That's a good one, bro.
There was no, it wasn't all night. After we got him dressed and quartered, he
Yeah.
took off and he's like, "Where are you headed?" South Texas. What?
Which was really cool. He took that doe with lever action 30-30 open sight.
Shout out to
That was-
J2, bro. That stuff.
Oh, dude, J2 is the realest of the real. Like, to me, most deer attractant is a gimmick, but that J2, man, it gets the job done.
Spent a lot of time glassing.
So many hours behind some binoculars.
It's just glassing after glassing after glassing. Oh, this is when we had
Oh, we had to bring the dog in here, huh?
Justin had come out
Yeah,
and got
isn't it?
that. He did a long week of hunting that week too.
Yeah. That's the first time we had to bring a dog in.
Tracking.
But
Well, we didn't want to push.
yeah, we didn't want to push, and this is a deer you do not want to lose. So we're like, yeah, let's bring the dog in. And the crazy thing is we tracked this deer for, I don't know, 1.5 miles probably total.
Good girl.
And as it turns out, that deer just made a big circle, fell about 50 yards from the deer feeder where he was shot from.
Yeah.
That deer feeder was just on the other side of the creek there. But
Yeah, it walked all the way around.
yeah, just made a
We
big circle.
covered about 5 miles of tracking. Do you remember that?
It was quite a bit. I don't know how much, but it was quite
Well, he
a bit.
had that GPS thing, and he told us it was about 5 miles.
Well, yeah, that dog running
but
back
then,
and forth.
you're
and-
right. The dog
yeah.
ran 5 miles. We didn't.
You know, the crazy. I mean, I don't know that we would have found that deer. We would have found that deer for sure, but not that day without that dog.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I mean, we had to go on get
well,
permission
if you
to
remember,
go on
we
to
were
other
tracking
properties.
blood though.
Yeah,
we were tracking blood. The dog wasn't.
Right.
So you and I kind of went our way.
Yeah, the dog was off.
Yeah.
Led us to a different property and everything.
Yeah, we went.
The sad thing is that deer was shot the night before, and buzzards and coyotes got to it before.
Yeah.
We could get to it. It was an evening shot on that deer, and we went back the next morning with the dog.
This is a humble.
Oh, this is our first L.
This is our first loss. First group of hunters that we ever put on the property that didn't leave with what they came with. They wanted to come and do a hog hunt.
We covered some.
We covered some ground that day. Just couldn't. We did get around some hogs, but they were in some thick brush.
Yeah, it was just going to end up being too dangerous. When you get those hogs in those big briar thickets, and they got the tunnels and everything through there.
Yeah, man.
You're not going to have. Yeah, you don't want to shoot through that shit. And then you got people all around. You can't see where they are.
Go.
So we're like, nah, it's not safe, man. We'll live to fight another day.
But we had a good time with those boys, and
I've never seen a herd of deer before.
oh, that's what she said. Yeah,
yeah.
We were talking about this herd's gonna come out.
She's like, deer don't herd up. There's not a herd of deer.
The infamous drive down to the ranch every day.
Man.
We need to be able to get a picture with us in a rainbow.
What the hell was I talking about, Ben?
For me, it definitely wouldn't be the first.
I don't even remember that. Oh, shit. He ain't lying.
Just check my Facebook account.
Yeah. How'd that protest go the other day?
Bro, it was fun.
That pride.
It was fun. It was
Yeah.
fun.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
I was dressed appropriately. I mean, at least.
Fuck. Old Papa Bear over here. More corn? No way.
Oh, this is where we had some friends helping. Remember after he left that time, he's like, bro.
Oh, yeah. Delvis came down and did a couple days with us, and he's like, bro, I don't know how y'all do this. Like, how do you do it?
Yeah, it was the weekend I took moving feeders.
Moving feeders. With a truck full of corn.
With a truck full of corn, bro. Time is money, brother.
Time is money. Got to keep moving. Keep moving.
Oh, man.
Ooh.
This was a big day for us.
Oh, man.
This was a day when we got a hunting vehicle on the property for the first time.
Bro.
Jimmy went and picked up his old Nissan from the old trusty
The old
Nissan.
trusty Nissan. I drove that thing from Virginia to Texas, then from Texas to Tulsa, Oklahoma, and I was like,
Moving
bro,
blinds. Now we're starting to see the
a
improvements.
little bit of progression.
Yeah, getting blinds set up.
Put a little carpet in, make it nice and quiet.
Get some comfy chairs in there.
Mm.
Tinted windows.
Looks good.
AC. New car smell.
Now we're building that Taj Mahal there.
There was our 8x6 that we built in the backyard of Angel's house at the DeWalt factory.
How about that green, that aquamarine green or something?
It got darker.
It did get darker.
It looks crazy right there, but it got darker.
But we were doing everything we could do, trying to stretch a dollar to make the.
You remember where we got the paint?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying is we were going to Habitat for Humanity, getting lumber, paint, things like that, just trying to,
Trying to put people on a comfortable hunt.
yeah, trying to make it as good as we could for them.
But hey, man, got some windows in there. Got yourself a roof over your head.
About to pass out. Let's take a break from. That's when we built that thing modular so that we could take it out there and set it up. So that's
On a platform.
yeah, up on the hilltop, man. You can
Beautiful.
see a lot of countryside there. Goddamn, I did a lot of work out there, Ben.
I'm glad I captured it all on film, Jimmy.
I think that. Okay, you're throwing a bag or two. This is about the time your back went out.
Come on, man.
No,
There ain't no way in hell you would have done it alone,
No,
dude.
that's what I'm saying. It's like
you would have never. There would be no footage. Cast&Blast Outfitters wouldn't have lasted that long.
Ben just took a hell of a lot. Like, he always had his phone out taking pictures and video, and I
There was a
horrible
reason,
about it.
man. Now
Yeah.
you know. Now you know. That was set it up on on the truck bed, just kind of no tripods, none of that. Just lean this phone up here and take some video.
You know, the funny thing is we're doing this. So we brought the Nissan down there. We were tired of using our trucks and tearing our trucks up out there, on the terrain and stuff.
Yeah.
So we brought that Nissan in. But that Nissan isn't going to carry corn, the amount of corn we need from the feed store to the ranch. So then we got to, transfer. And, oh, man.
There's Jimmy working again. These videos are suspect, bro.
Man. I thought so. I was like,
Well,
probably
for
carrying something.
For the most, I wasn't until like this year you had an iPhone 3 out there or something like that.
Yeah, that's true. So, yeah.
I mean,
My battery would last like 20 minutes. That's that J2, man. And it looks weird just dumping that. I mean, it's close to a feeder.
well, we
so-
were doing something here.
Then we got
Yeah.
another brand.
Yeah, we were doing something here.
So we're gonna show what this J2 does to another nationally branded deer attractant. So
It didn't work. J2
we'll be
did.
back with you with the pictures probably within this evening. So we'll give it a shot and see.
Tell them what that other brand is, Ben.
Raise it up.
It's not worth it.
It's the red Kool-Aid.
Yeah. So here is a stand that completely was
Oh, it's dilapidated.
broken down, and
Had
we
to-
rebuilt. And here we are, putting a little rack on. Got a little.
Who the
seat.
hell's the we here? No, I'm joking.
It does look like I did nothing out there.
No, but
I'm glad this video shows that. I'll take that. I'll take that.
yeah, Ben was just the guy. He'd be like, "Hang on a second, I got to get some pictures and video."
Hey, you go out there and work while I sit in this hot ass blind and take video.
Bro, that's a beautiful, beautiful scenery out there looking out that blind.
I had the mindset of selling hunts, dude.
Oh man, I remember this evening. We're like, "Hey, don't shoot the first buck that comes out." Ka-cha. He's like, "Oh man, there's another one coming. Don't shoot it. There's a bigger one." Ka-cha. And then he shoots 2 bucks, and then the big buck comes out.
Yeah.
So that bank account's tapped out now, though.
Yeah. First hunt with him too. A lot of first time.
Is that
hunters.
Dave?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Who's that working?
That's you, buddy. I'll just hold the camera, man.
But what you don't see here is Ben going all the way down to George West, and going to Austin, picking up the pipe, and then cutting it, and us do like.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that day I drove. Yeah, went down to George West, picked up those what do you call them? A-frames at the corners.
Yeah.
Had those fabricated from a fabricator down there, and on my way home, I stopped there in Georgetown, somewhere around there, picked up the pipe, and then we ended up with this.
Come on, follow me. Check this out. So we finally got this thing set up.
It's kinda cringe.
A lot of you been through skinning racks and stuff, right? So
Well, why do you think I didn't put a lot of video of me out there?
Yeah, I don't know, man. Like when I see myself on video, it's so cringe, man.
We'll pick up the animal,
No shit. You know?
winch that baby up. But here's what we
But you got to understand that when that was my whole intent when I was making these videos and taking footage.
magnetic strips on our legs.
I was trying to sell hunts, man.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? And try to get people to see what we were doing and try to get them,
We're going through skinning.
Well, that's one thing you damn sure did, because when we first got together, I was doing the hunts, and I was having problems finding people to come hunt. And you're like, well, let's get together, man. I'll get people to come hunt, no problem. And then it was more than what we could keep up with.
Two man or two animals.
i.e. the reason why we're in the position we're at now. But hey, we did it.
We did it. We did it.
1,400-pound pulley on top, 1,000-pound on the corner. Again, that was just set up so that we can get it up overhead out of
We
our
was so proud of that skinning rack.
working space
Yeah.
there. The double pulleys help obviously with leverage and pulling weight.
We have some big deer, but I don't think we got anything that are going to stretch this. We got some big pigs, but I don't think anything is.
Oh, I got something that'll stretch that out.
Yeah, what's that? Tell us what that is.
Let's see. You guys will see.
If you want to do some pig hunting,
Don't go to Cast&BlastOutfitters.com anymore. It's
Yeah.
not there. Don't do that no more.
$4. We're free range, low fence outfit. So look us up, Cast&BlastOutfitters.com.
Here you go.
Yeah, buddy, I think it's gonna work.
Working hard, Ben. Working hard.
Work. All right, get me down.
We got kids cranking them up. That's cool, man.
You remember that armadillo that morning we caught and put in the back of the truck for him?
Yeah, he was terrified.
Yeah. So we had this joke. Sometimes we'd have some youth come out there, and while they're hunting, we go catch an armadillo, throw it in the back of the truck, and when they would jump up in the back of the truck to ride out, that kid, boy, he jumped back there, and he jumped down. He was like, oh, what is that? Get that out of here.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Man, that's what we love doing. Family hunts, father-son, father-daughter. Tracking his first buck. We seen that deer laying, but we wanted him to, let him track his first buck.
So you guys are seeing, and I'm getting emotional talking about it.
I know. What a cool couple that is. James Free and his wife there. That was really cool. Oh.
Ancient scholars say that the natives used to rub bloodberries into bone. The hunters would get a harvest. We're gonna try that right now and see if we can get our hunter some better luck.
I hope the sound comes out whenever.
It don't.
2 bones.
Did I say ancient scholars?
Yeah. Yeah.
We need more bloodberries.
Need more schnozberries.
Oh, man. I wish I could have had this full video in there, dude.
Yeah,
Man,
there was quite a few full videos I wish we could have had in there.
Man, dude, I got to hug him, dude.
That was his first buck too, huh?
so much emotion in that. You know, you can't help but be attached to that emotion when they're excited. You're excited.
Like
when they're
it's contagious.
yeah.
It's contagious.
You got it, bro.
Yeah. Damn, I'm gonna miss
Remember
that.
this one?
Yeah, I remember just sitting there staring at that deer about a week before he
Yeah.
came out and shot it. We're just like,
We're like, hey, man, there's one that's coming out right here. It's,
you know, it's crazy. That shot didn't do that deer any justice either.
no, that camera angle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stop.
I don't know how many times I backed into that feeder.
Oh, man.
Little quack quack action.
You having fun yet, Lucas?
Oh, Lucas, bro.
Oh, Lucas shooting that pig in the butt with a BB gun. That was a highlight.
That's
man.
getting up and close. Can't tell who this is.
So I'm going to ask you a question,
Okay.
and you think about it until this is over. Think about one of your most memorable moments of like, man, that was cool.
Most memorable moment was taking 3 generations out on a hunt.
Ooh, yeah.
As cool as this one was, 3 generations, we got them out on a hunt. Man, just shows how much work we did. Now we end up with a side-by-side.
We started off walking everywhere.
Backing up to a cleaning station.
Yeah, then we
know.
got the Nissan, we got the Ranger.
We started off gutting them on the ground, man.
Yeah,
You
doing
know?
everything on the ground, yeah. Skin and quarter and everything on the ground.
So we were able to take several father and sons, mother and son, mother and daughter. We were able to do a lot of that together, Jimmy.
yeah.
But putting 3 generations on a hunt in one day
Three
and having that man with tears in his eyes saying that was the best day of my life.
And that was probably, that's probably like my top. But there is an action-packed, man, that's it. It's over, huh?
That's it, man. It's over.
Oh,
But
dude,
it ain't
that's-
over for us.
It's not over for us.
Hey, man, I wouldn't have done it with anyone else, bro.
Hell no. I think one of my most memorable moments was, I guess it was last season though, when it was the one gentleman, I can't remember his name, but he was the one, you did the bone thing for.
Uh-huh.
But remember, he was getting ready to go to lunch, and I said, man, let's walk right down here. We'll try to put a short spot
I do
stop
remember
on.
him. Yeah, he came down. He was Lamont's friend. Came down.
No, not Lamont. He was that younger kid from just northeast of the ranch. But he wanted 2 does.
Oh,
So
okay.
he shot one that morning, then we was going to go out that evening.
I thought it was Will up in the blind when we did that. But
No, I'm talking about the pig that come up, and I just had to shoot that pig. So, yeah, that was crazy, man. So we went out for a hunt that morning. He came for 2 does. He shot a doe in the morning, and he was trying to, looking to get out in and out as quick as he could.
Sure.
But sometimes shooting 2 deer is not as easy as it sounds.
yeah.
So we went down into the orchard there, and we're like, all right, let's put a spot stock on. We'll probably jump a deer.
Oh, that's right.
maybe
I
you can
stayed
get it.
back cleaning, skinning, quartering
Yeah,
that other deer.
you was skinning and cornering the deer he shot that morning. And so we got out there, didn't see anything, so we're just kind of propped up against a tree, and he's talking about lunch, like, hey, man, where's a good place to go for lunch? And I'm like, you're in the wrong place to find a good place to go for lunch,
Yeah.
But trying to talk through the options or whatever. And he's kind of standing, like, right here to my left side, and I kind of hear something, and he's just talking, and I just pull my pistol out, just tap, double tap. And he jumped. He's like, what the hell? What the hell's going on? And the big old boar pig was just walking right up to us, probably 10 yards from us. And I seen that pig as we're talking on my peripheral, and I was like, nah, he'll just keep moving through. But that pig took a just direct beeline route to us.
It was running towards you.
Yeah. And
Charging you.
And it, I don't know if he's charging, but I did say something to that pig, and that pig threw his snout straight up in the air and just beeline towards us. So I just pulled out the old, 45, double tapped that dude, and that kid was freaked. He was like, what the fuck just happened?
Dude, I
Oh
was
my
sitting back
God.
at deer camp, and I had already skinned and quartered his deer, so I was sitting there having a cold Lone Star Light, and I hear pow pow. There ain't no way that was a rifle. Those are too close to each other, and I was like, "What happened?" So then you come back, we're like, "We gotta go pick up this pig." I was like, "Oh man!"
So it was cool. Like, I was super pumped, but I played it off like I was Crocodile Dundee or something. Like, I shoot that pig, I just put the pistol back in the holster and keep talking. Like, yeah, don't go to McDonald's, try Dairy Queen or something, And that kid's just like, no, I don't care about food. Just tell me what the hell just happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was cool though.
So that was a good moment, man. We had a whole bunch of them. I'll say this: I'm proud of everything we got accomplished together,
Yeah.
man. We started on that place from the ground up.
Literally from the ground up.
And I think we left it on good terms, and we decided to go out. We were going to try to renew the lease this year, and we were looking at our schedule, and we said, unfortunately, it looks like I got to cancel this month. And we forecasted it. And
Yeah.
Jimmy had some things on his calendar. He said, well, I got to cancel that month. And we started thinking, are we going to go out? We knew that was going to be the last season.
It's not fair to the client.
Yeah, are we going to go out disappointing a couple of clients here and there, or we go out on a high note knowing that everybody who came out paid for what they got, they had a good experience, and they left happy, and that's how we wanted to go out.
Yeah.
And we decided to do it that way, end it now. And that's it, guys. We are going to continue as the Cast and Blast podcast. You will find us bringing you guys new content every week, and we're going to focus and pivot on that. That's the last of our dwelling on the past.
But we do, before we sign that off, we do want to wholeheartedly say thank you for the support and anybody that came out and hunted with us. We hope that you enjoyed it. We hope that you enjoyed us, because we enjoyed it, all of you. There's not a single person. Well, there is, but you're probably not watching this if you're the
guarantee
people.
you
You're not
they're not
watching
watching this.
because you don't like us either.
That's right.
But for everybody else, man, we wholeheartedly thank you for the support coming out with us, and we hope to hunt with you again someday.
Yeah, some of you guys are already reaching out, and we're starting to,
Yeah.
plan some things together, and we appreciate that. We've made some good connections along the way, and we're going to continue to do that here on this podcast, and continue to share some of our experiences, and we invite you guys to go along this journey with us. Jimmy, we'll sign out.
Yeah, we'll sign out.
We'll close out as Cast and Blast Outfitters and continue
No more.
this journey as the Cast and Blast podcast.
Podcast.
Thank you guys for watching. Thanks for coming along this journey. Appreciate your support. We'll see you on the next one.